We recently sat down with Sue Herera, co-host of CNBC's Power Lunch, a founding member of the Business Channel who's been covering business news for over 20 years, and most importantly to her, a mother of 3. Is there one perception of the working mom that you think is out there and is totally wrong and gets under your skin more than anything else?
Well, the balance issue gets under my skin a lot because a lot of people that I work with that are young and are having their kids, they say, how do you achieve balance? I really understand that you can do this work-life balance thing. And I kind of giggle and I'm like, there really isn't any balance. It's just whatever you can do to make your work life fit within your home life. And for me, my home life comes first, and I somehow managed to make my work life fit into that. So I'd say that's one of the myths, I think, that makes me crazy.
Is another one of those myths that gets under your skin, it gets under mine, which is that people think when you have a family and you have a high-powered career that you can't really do both at a high level.
I think I have just changed my career a little bit, but I do think that you can do both at a very high level, but perhaps not in the same way as you used to do it. I can prioritize much better than I used to be able to. I don't know what the heck I did with all the time that I had before I had kids.
Really?
What did I do? Seriously?
We were clearly not very efficient.
I was not efficient, obviously. Honestly, I look at it and I can get done things in a much more efficient manner than I used to be able to. I really can.
And so when you're with your kids, drop off or at the community pool, are you Sue Herera, anchor, international anchor CNBC? Or
I'm mom, because I never have, my hair never looks like this. When I'm with my children, I really try and be all mom and focus on them because that's their time. And then after they go to bed, I'll read in, I'll email people. I'll do what I have to do after they're asleep at night. So I would say my nights are longer than they used to be before I had kids, but I honestly think I'm more efficient because you have to be.
Okay, so wrapping up here, we have some fun little questions we wanted to ask you. A piece of technology you could never give up.
Microwave oven.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. What the heck did we do without that?
Exactly.
Microwave oven.
Best tip that you could give working moms. Best tip or piece of advice.
Don't let all the little things bother you. Just focus on what's really going well that day. What good things happened that day, how well your kids are doing, how wonderful your kids are doing, how blessed you are to be able to do both. Because it's really, in the end of the day, it's not that important. What's important is that they're happy and that you're happy. And as a family, what better day could you have? So don't sweat the small stuff. It's really not important.
That's great advice. Your guilty pleasure. Do you have one?
Well, sleep is right up there. I would say sleep is right up there.
Now a guilty pleasure. It used to be a source of everyday life.
I would say actually a relatively decent amount of time in the shower.
Right?
By myself.
Right.
Yes.
Something no one knows about you.
I always wonder whether I couldn't have done something perhaps a little bit better. And I know I said don't sweat the small stuff, but I do worry about that. Was I really the best mom that I could possibly be today? I worry about that. Life's not a dress rehearsal. You only go around once, and you only have them for a minute period of time. So the ability for you to be that good mom and at the same time provide for their livelihood is a short period of time, and so I try every day to be the best that I can be, and some days I succeed, and some days I lie in bed at night and I'm like, why did I yell? Why did I yell? Why didn't I just take that deep breath and just turn around and say, you know what, we're going to talk about that later, da, da, da. But you have good days and you have bad days, and
of course, absolutely.
You're not perfect, you're a parent, but I
like that line. You're not perfect, you're a parent.
You're not perfect, you're a parent. Underneath, you worry about that. Am I giving them what they need to make the right decisions when they get older? Because my girls are 8 now, and it's that cusp of preteen, and there's a lot of issues that they have to deal with that I never had to deal with as a kid, and you hope you give them the tools they need.